Hello, this is CST reporting from Team K for Let's Play Dark Cloud. We're on part 5 and wow, we've come a long way. Yes, we're not going to the Macho Man's house because, as you know, it's terrifying. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the one where I had to restart, so I might have different weapons than last time. The reason of this is my recording software. I was recording all this while at school, and some of the kids had knocked out the AV cable for my PlayStation. Like just at the end of the recording, I was really aggravated. But you know, I did end up getting loads of base lards, whatever you're gonna call that, base lard. I don't care. But I ended up getting loads of those. Again, as you can tell, I don't have my ultimate weapon. That I forgot what it was called, that long green one. But yeah, I now have the Gladys, which is I think it's worse actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the worst by like a lot, but you know, I work with what I get, as you can tell by the website. So let's go and clear out another level of the dungeon, and I think I rebuild it, build a bit more at the end of this episode. And I'm pretty sure this is one where I get my house, and the house is awesome, by the way. And unfortunately, you get another character. Oh yeah, spoilers. Oh, and this is something cool, yeah. On floor 4, there is a new feature in the game called a duel. So, it's well, you don't duel these, you kill these, but afterwards you go into a duel mode, which is basically like a mini boss. And it's pretty much like Guitar Hero. You don't actually have to fight, you just have to press a button at the right time, and you either dodge, attack, you know, whatever. And I'm actually quite surprised, because if you're losing someone, you get your head cut off. I'm serious. You get decapitated. Now, I really did not I didn't expect that to be in a game like this, but you know, wow. So the old man appears out of nowhere, and soon he disappears back to nowhere. So he's basically saying, you know, that's the warning that you're going into a duel, and as you can see, I missed, and watch, he cuts my head off, watch. Fall over, slice, seriously. Either he slit my throat, or he cut my head off. Right, so, also if you get all of them dead on the middle, as you can see there's a little bright bit in between that, well, bright bit, but there's a really bright bit in between that bright bit, and you can earn another item, or, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just another item. Unfortunately, I didn't get this, this time. In fact, this is on my first playthrough, the only time I ever get the duel 100%. It is really difficult because, you know, it displays the buttons, and it is like if there's a right arrow, it is quite a big arrow, and it doesn't all fit into the white space. So I have to judge where the middle of it would be. Right, so moving on to the next floor. And it's the old man again. Seriously, why can't this guy do it himself if he can just teleport to every floor? Yeah, that's a charge attack, and that's the upgrading the weapons. Wait, didn't I go through this? Oh no, he's talking about if you fully upgrade a weapon, you can break it. You can't synth it down into an item with another item, which you can add onto your other weapon. So if it's got like 20 attack, you decrease that by 60%, no, 40%, and then add that on to your weapon you're wanting to upgrade. And that's really good if you've found a good weapon, and that has more potential than the weapon you already have. And we have unlocked a bench. I'm pretty sure that's for old people. The old woman and the fat guy, if I remember. Right, so it's good that I guessed a curse, and I've got another. Oh my God, seriously, I'm sick of that weapon. Yeah, but I've told you before. Curse makes you unable to. Oh, we have unlocked a cabin again. Seriously, enough with the cabins. Yeah, like I said, curse makes you unavailable to change your weapon, which is very inconvenient if it's a weapon chest, you know. So you're hoping to get a new weapon. And if you've got curse, you can't have this new weapon. So it is really a good idea. I wouldn't look down on it because it is a good feature. It gives you a real good sense to be worried. And you've got a keg which goes outside your house, and it's a keg of beer, so it definitely goes outside your house. So like the curse, you know, it is a good reason. Oh, and we have unlocked a river. What I meant by the curse thing is that, you know, there is sometimes where you have to be strict in a game, or at least have a bad feature in a game to level it out. I mean, if I could just go to any weapons chest and not have a concept, if it's okay, better way to describe it. Some weapon chests don't have traps, so the ones that do have traps normally have a better weapon inside. I'm not sure if that's true, but I guess it would be, you know. So yeah, I have to agree with the concept that the designers went with on that one. Even though it's a bad thing, I think I like it, yeah. I'm gonna just nod my head to this, yeah. Oh, people have pointed out that this is the main character is basically a Zelda ripoff. And I'm gonna have to say, yeah, he is a Zelda ripoff. However, the game is completely different. I mean, in Zelda, did you build your own towns? I'm not sure. I've never played Zelda. I bet there's just one guy sat there watching this go, no, no, you can't, no. But I was never into the Zelda series. I don't really like playing guys who wear skirts and tights, you know. We've got Spider-Man for that, but although he doesn't wear a skirt, but you know, he wears tights. He wears clown spandex, you know. Still scary. I was thinking of doing a Morrowind Let's Play since I now have the capability. However, if anyone out there uses a Dazzle, does anyone know any software I can use to make the screen full screen? Because it is really irritating playing on a screen the size of my little finger, you know? I'd like to be playing on full screen at least. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised my laptop can handle the graphics. I'm pretty sure it's the thing I see on screen is probably just a video and not the actual game, which would make sense in a certain way. Because, you know, my laptop can't handle PlayStation 1 graphics, you know. Right. I want to show you the back room to one of these dungeons, but you hardly get the opportunity. I mean, I think in the second city you have to you get loads because you need the item that you get to. Well, basically they've got like you make a boat out of a an item called Sundew, and you need one to get past the last floor of the dungeon. So I'm guessing they do give you a lot, but my advice would be don't use up all your Sundews, and then like keep one for yourself. The first one you find, keep it, and the rest use them to go into the back rooms. And well, there's not much in the back rooms. Normally there's you get good XP for your weapons if you manage to kill them, but they are really hard enemies. You get really good loot from the treasure chests. Yeah, really good. And we have unlocked a A llama. Now that's your pet llama or Paige's pet llama. And we have unlocked my house. we have unlocked my house. And we have unlocked a Claude's house. Now I'm pretty sure Claude's a fat guy. And if you saw the opening to my Dark Cloud Let's Play, the Claude was a fat guy dancing who, like, he looks like Andy from Little Britain. Except he had the hair on the top of his head, and Andy doesn't have hair on the top of his head, he has it going down the sides. Alright, I think yeah, I can upgrade one of my weapons. So I'll be no, do the GLaDOS, do the... Oh yeah, I'm checking out, oh, this is something cool, yeah? There's a build-up system. If you get a weapon, always check the build-up. That weapon had 2 different possibilities. And if you get a certain stat, you can build up your weapon into something really cool. Like, my weapon on my original run had a demonic razor sword, and I thought that it looks awesome, guys. I'm telling you that. And it's maxed out as well. The upgrades I'm doing aren't that much. I think I'm getting like 1 attack up every level because well, you're best off doing the forest level to upgrade everything, because I've noticed that you get a lot of back rooms there. Right, time to escape. I wish there was an easier way to get to the end of the dungeon floor. I mean just one that's like right now at the other side of the map isn't very convenient. And later on, once I've got the Gaffer's store, I'll be able to buy a Dran's Feather, which makes you run real fast. Which will be good because I might be able to get 2 dungeons done in one Let's Play, I'm not sure. Or maybe 1.5, definitely over 1. And definitely in building the village. Right, so let's see what I can build today. Right, let's have a look. Right, my house. Now, I remember your mother asks the house to face the sunrise, so that it wakes her up in the morning. And I'm pretty sure that's the place. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, I think yeah, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure Paige wants a pond behind her, although it's her dad, not really her. And Claude wants to smell food, and I'm not really sure where you go for that. On my profile he did it automatically, and I don't know how he did it. I don't know how at all. I'm kind of sorry about that, guys, but I'll figure it out later. I'm pretty sure you just put him next door to somewhere. Right, so I'm going to max out Claude's house, and we've already maxed out another house. I can't remember which one it were. I'm pretty sure it was my house, but I don't think I've got my mother yet. Right, so I talked to the fat guy to ask what he wants. And I think I'll leave it for here because I'll max out his house. So this is CST from Team K8 signing off, and goodbye.